Any thoughts, bro?
I indulge in veganism from time to time myself as well, the best I can, you know.
Sick, yeah, cool.
I know it's deep in it.
Yeah, it's
Be with these guys, eh?
yeah. So we be doing the outreach. They be holding the screens and stuff. What makes you sort of dip in and out of it, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, health itself, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes because, like, whenever I first tried to become strict vegan, no matter how many vegan meals I ate, I had a big fucking thing all day. Within half an hour, I was starving again, so I had another bowl.
What type of stuff are you
It
eating?
wouldn't fucking, I don't know. My girlfriend at the time, like, cooked it, so I had no idea what that was. But then,
Just whatever's being served.
yeah, and plus I'm a really lazy stoner musician, so like getting
Sick,
healthy
sick.
meals is really difficult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do well, like I will go, you know, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, the easiest thing to make is a fry up. So make a
Yeah,
fry up,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I'll have a bit of sausage, but try my best to make sure it's local.
Okay,
Or it's,
okay.
you know, or it's organic or something like this.
What would, if you don't mind, like me asking, what would make you gravitate towards sort of making the effort to make sure it's local or organic or whatever?
Because I've seen all this before, like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And, you know, like, so many of my friends are vegans and hippies, used to squat with them all, like, you know what I mean? Who used to be like, used to have like wars in the
Squat
kitchen,
wars?
About squat wars in the kitchen of like, you know, like between the meat eaters and like the veggies.
Yeah.
I was like, use that pan, that's for the stuff for me. You know what I mean? I love and adore all sides. I understand.
Do you love that side?
I do not like that side.
Yeah.
This side I think is disgusting and it has to be changed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love the whole Joe Rogan kind of attitude of like, man, go fucking hunt your own thing kind of shit.
Okay,
I kind of get that and I understand it because you're entering into the animalistic game of nature and becoming part of it that way. Super trawlers, mass manufacturing like this is fucking wrong and disgusting, and I try my best to participate in it as little as I can.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
'cause
crazy
I don't
out
like
there.
that fucking karma, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See the Joe Rogan thing? It's interesting to me because, like, obviously in one time in our evolution we would have had to be hunters by necessity, but like there's no necessary reason why someone needs to pick up a rifle or a crossbow and go into nature and fucking murder an animal. Like we don't
yeah.
like 99.9% of humans on the planet, it's not a necessity.
Yeah.
And it's not even practical to demand that like that's a more ethical solution, say, to factory farming, because if everybody
Yeah.
did that, it would not be.
I'm not saying
you
it's a
know-
solution. I'm just saying like it's like this is where we came from. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
is our origins,
Uh-huh.
and it's like
Savagery.
How much of it, you know, savagery, but how much, you know.
What I mean is like,
I mean like.
if you have the option to not pick up a gun and shoot someone, why wouldn't you just eat the vegan option?
If I had the option to walk into the Spar and have myself a beautiful like vegetarian sandwich or vegan sandwich, I'd be like fucking buying it.
Yeah.
But half the time the problem is because we are on such a fast-paced commercial road, you walk
Yeah.
in and all they have is fucking ham and cheese.
Yeah.
And chicken, and there's like no fucking veggie option whatsoever for
Accessibility.
the fast on the go people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anytime you go to any kind of like, you know, pit stops in the motorways, that's what these guys are about. So it's getting more viable options for people who are on the faster pace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't got the time to sit and make myself a lentil dal.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, so I need.
You can buy so much frozen vegan stuff in mainstream supermarkets. Like you can buy frozen
Yeah.
chicken style fillets, chicken nuggets. You can buy frozen. Man, you can go to Greg's. You're talking about like cheap and accessibility. You can go to Greg's and get a vegan sausage roll for £1 and vegan steak bakes. You can go to Burger King. They have you can make their burgers vegan, their lentil patties.
Yeah.
McDonald's are working on vegan options. Little Wing Pizzeria has vegan cheese. Boojum, you can get a vegan burrito bowl for £5. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like if you could choose not to abuse an animal,
Of course.
like
Of course.
that sort of thing.
No, you're right.
You know, for me, it's like you were saying initially, sort of dipping in and out of it. I would never dip into animal cruelty again, ever.
Yeah.
Like I'm steadfast vegan, and that's why I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay because, like, I don't know. Have you ever grow up with a dog or be close to an animal?
No, yeah, I have, like, you know, I mean, I got plenty of animal friends.
And you'd never like slit their throat and eat their
I've
corpse.
also worked in a turkey factory as well when I was younger.
What was what were you doing
It
in
was a
the?
turkey farm.
Okay,
It
what was your
just
job?
for my lodgings. I had to like,
Okay. Or like to stay
I had to cut the heads off. And the
Really?
feet off and rip everything out.
after slaughter or what?
After slaughter.
Yeah.
I didn't get to
What age
slaughter
were
it.
you?
Luckily, I was like, what, 18, 19?
How'd that make
Something
you
like
feel? Like your first day
because
because you couldn't do it.
Fuck off.
Yeah, man. See, that shows
It was
that
fucking
innately you know that that's
Yeah,
messed up.
no, I know
And
you're
that's
right.
bad for your
and,
soul.
Man, you're right, and you're correct in everything. And I have been lazy for the last while.
And I'm not.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
apologies.
No, no.
Like if you feel like I'm like
No, I
being
don't feel
judgy
you
or
are. I feel like
that sort of
you're a
shit.
healthy reminder.
I'm
You know
just
what I'm saying?
like animals
Yeah.
can't speak up to you. They can't ask
Yeah.
you and beg for mercy. I can only just say, look, man, you seem like a screwed on. You got your head screwed on. You seem like you got solid principles, but like, you know, would you waver on the injustice of say like how do you feel about racism?
Nah, of course.
Messed up,
Yeah.
like zero tolerance.
Yeah.
What if you met me and I said like, you know, like I used to be a big racist and I'm cutting down on my racism, so I'm like racist like one day a week.
Such a fair point.
You'd be like, man, just fucking cut it out, zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
No tolerance
Totally.
for racism.
Actually, I had the same thing with my friend Kenny, he's an old hippie.
So what's your
It
name?
hurts me.
What's your name?
Luke.
Luke, I'd be like, Luke, bro, man, you just
No.
can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, man, you're fucking right. And
How about
I
this?
have been, because look, tell you what, I've only just come out from Bristol. I was stuck
Sick.
in Bristol lockdown.
Big
and
scene in
you know,
Bristol.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there.
Yeah.
And I was, you know, like, I started drinking way more. I was eating the meats, and I was
Okay.
like, you know what I mean? I was doing a lot of.
Indulgence.
I was in indulgence mode because I fucking had a breakup in lockdown.
I've been there, man.
My dad nearly died from COVID.
Shit.
3 times. He was on a
Sick.
ventilator for 3 weeks. You know.
Hospital, aye.
Yeah, hospital. I had to fucking live in my tiny wee van with all my shit for 2 months. I worked my ass off
That's
before I could get myself fucking home.
That's great,
So
man.
I did. I started opening and eating more fucking meat with Jesus. You're alright. You're alright, man.
I mean-
I appreciate what you're saying because I always believed in this, but like, you know, sometimes life gives you punch bags and you fucking turn back.
We
to
all
your
get
habits, you know
curveballs,
what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
But no, I do.
How
do
about
totally agree
this?
with this, you know.
How about this?
Well,
I used to be a meat eater, man. I used to eat all these products. I used to
Yeah.
like unconsciously pay for that. I watched this, right? And I went from an overnight meat eater to pretty much a vegan activist. It's free speech on YouTube, the best
Sorry.
speech you'll ever hear. It changed my mind. It might change your mind. It might not. But there's a saying, your perspective is limited by how much you know. And that like really educated me on a lot of stuff I'd never thought about, never had a perspective on, never even realized was a way of life. And now I advocate that other people like take up that way of life. It's just really about justice for animals. Like they're completely innocent, completely vulnerable at our mercy, and we brutalize them in houses of slaughter, acts of ultra violence.
I'll tell you when
It's
I was
bad
like,
karma,
when
like-
I was like fucking 15, right? I already had it in my heart. I wanted to be.
You knew that
vegetarian
was
and vegan,
wrong?
and I tried to.
I wish I started
was
that
like,
young, like.
I went through 2 days, and then my dad realized what was going on, and he fucking sat me down at the table and forced me to eat a bacon sausage sandwich.
Jesus, man,
Yeah,
that's
it's like-
proper trauma. Like,
You know what I mean? Like, so I was like forced to I fucking tears in my eyes.
so you had that principle
But
that this
then-
is wrong, and he
Yeah.
forced you to do that
yeah,
shit
because he was like, no fucking son of mine.
with
will
tears
go.
in your eyes.
Yeah, because he's like, you know, you're gonna be fucking skinny. You're a skinny boy. You have to have fucking meat. Da 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 da. You have to eat more. All this
Jesus,
shit.
man.
So
Jesus.
that's a fucking background I have,
That's,
man. You know what I mean?
that's crazy, man.
No, I know.
I'm glad you see that
Yeah.
that's messed up. Like
No, I know it's messed up, man. I know, man. Whatever.
this is happening every single second of every day.
Yeah.
It's like 2,000 animals just like that every single second. Just planet slaughterhouse.